Hi everyone, my name is Karen, this is my channel RatherBeReading, and today I'm bringing to you my June wrap up. Apologies first off for this lighting. I'm having to film this video at night. It's winter. Daylight savings there's no daylight saving, so it's dark outside. I've got two different lights going here, trying to get it to be semi well lit. It's not working out very well. I also need to film this video very quickly because I've got to leave the house in like 10 minutes, but I wanted to get this wrap up filmed so I can get it up to you guys in a timely fashion. So if you saw my recent reads videos for June, then you know that I had a pretty not great reading month, like for me, but it is what it is. Sometimes you have busier months. I was interstate, I was sick a lot. There was just a lot going on. So to jump straight into my statistics for June, I completed a total of 17 books and DNF'd one further book. I also partially read two other novels that aren't DNFs, but are books that I had on audio and expired, and so I didn't get to complete them, but they are back on hold, and once I get them back, I will be listening to them. So they're not DNFs, but I partially listened to two other books. So the 17 books that I completed were made up of 16 novels and one children's novel. I read 10 books in physical format, I read 4 ebooks, and I listened to 3 audiobooks. I read, excluding the audiobooks, I read 10 books that I owned and 4 from the library. I read a total of 5,954 pages, which averaged out to 198 pages per day, so only just a tiny bit below that 200 pages per day average that I try to keep it at. One of the cats is on the scratching post. Hey, leave that just for 10 minutes, okay? The shortest book that I read in June was 146 pages, and the longest book that I read was 453 pages. The lowest star rating that I gave 2 different books 2 stars. The highest star rating that I did give a 4.25 star, but that was a reread. So the highest new to me rating was a 4 star, and I only gave one book 4 stars. So in terms of ratings, it wasn't necessarily a great month either. It wasn't like terrible. I think I rated a lot, like around 3.5. So my average star rating for the month averaged out to 3.25 stars. So I am just going to quickly go through all 17 books and how I rated them in the month. So, well, I guess 18, because I'll mention the DNF. I DNF'd The Last Black Unicorn by Tiffany Haddish. And then my 2-star ratings were, so my least favorite book of the month was The Light We Lost by Jill Santopolo. I also gave 2 stars to A Danger to Herself and Others by Alyssa B. Shinmill. I gave 2.5 stars to The Jane Austen Book Club by Karen Joy Fowler. I gave 3 stars to Follow You Home by Mark Edwards, Someone You Know by Olivia Isaac Henry, The Husband by Dean Koontz, and How I Found You by Gabriella Lepore. I gave 3.5 star ratings to Full Circle by Kate Tiernan, Night's Child by Kate Tiernan, The Drop by Michael Connolly, Jessie's Secret Language by Anne M. Martin, Someone Else's Love Story by Jocelyn Jackson, and Star-Crossed by Minnie Drake. I gave 3.75 star ratings to Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver and Beautiful Malice by Rebecca James. My 4-star rating, so my favorite new to me book of the month was I Was Born for This by Alice Oseman. And then my 4.25 star rating, my reread, was Faking Perfect by Rebecca Phillips. So that's it, you guys. Those are my statistics. Those are all of the books that I read. If you are interested in finding out more details about any of the books I read and my thoughts on them, feel free to check out the recent reads videos. I think I did 3 or 4 across the course of June, and in those I talk about each of the books and go into a bit more depth on my thoughts, so feel free to check those out if you haven't already. I would love to chat with you guys in the comments down below if you've read any of these books, if you have any thoughts on them, or I would love to hear about your least and most favorite books of the month, or just anything that you were reading. I would love to chat about it down below. Please like this video if you liked it. Please subscribe if you want to see more from my channel. That is all I have for this video today. Bye guys.